Good morning, this is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 1306 Oakridge Drive in Glendale, and I am preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line here on the property for Jedediah Minoff. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I'm going to be beginning my examination today from a 4-inch cleanout access I found underneath the structure. There is a cleanout outside the downstairs area's French doors, but I dropped in there and discovered there was a second branch of the system. That's just a short pipe that comes out and ties into the primary main sewer line. So I've found this access underneath. We're going to perform the examination from here, and this is in the sub area to the left of the furnace. You'll see this clean out cap sticking up right here. So we'll go ahead and drop the camera in. Now, what we're looking at here is modern plastic piping. So this would not be the original piping on the property. These modern plastic piping materials are expected to have a long service life. They also have a very smooth inner surface, which allows for very high washout capability. And they are intended then to be impervious to root intrusions as well. So far, it looks like the system's draining normally. No signs of any low pockets of water, debris buildup. Right here, about 30 feet, this is where that lower branch ties in, 4 or 5 feet from the structure, and that's a plastic pipe as well. And as we get to this fitting here, you can see that that pipe was cut, reamed to knock off those burrs from the cut. Not a major issue, it's just they have a tendency to catch things like dental floss or strings or debris, things like that. It would have been nice if that had been done standardly. So we're going to continue through a bit more of this plastic piping here, and then we're going to change to the original clay piping just before we get to the 6-inch pipe that runs out into the street. So that's a short section of the original clay 4-inch, and then the original 6-inch clay. Coming up on that now. And here at the connection, we've got a bit of an offset at that connection, so these two pipes, when they were connected together, the bottoms of them weren't supported very well. So we've got a, I don't know, maybe a ½ inch or so, 3/4 of an inch of an offset here. Something to keep an eye on. If that offset is going to worsen over time, then it may affect our maintenance cleanings of these areas beyond it that have the root intrusions at the joint areas. Now, the clay piping material also, it's expected to have a long service life, but it is more brittle in nature and does have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity or earthquakes. So we're looking for any significant cracks or breaks, separations or offsets at the connections or joints. The root intrusions that we're seeing are fairly common in nature. Normally we are suggesting that these root intrusions can be maintained with regular sewer line cleanings. It's when they're left unmaintained for extended periods that they can create blockages in a system and potentially damage a pipe. We may have had a recent cleaning service performed. I'm not seeing much in the way of roots through this clay piping. coming up to the saddle connection or Y connection here that's going down into our public sewer, about 85 feet from where we dropped in. Alright, so at this point, the system is basically functional and draining normally. There's a couple of areas where things weren't done exactly as would be hoped for. The slight offset at the plastic to clay connection, and then that one slight offset and pipe edge that wasn't cleaned up before they were put together. Both of those areas may catch debris. They may worsen over time. So really what we're discussing here is a maintenance and monitoring program for this system. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude the video portion of the examination for today. Please do refer to my written report for the final findings and recommendations, including the maintenance recommendations. Now, we do recommend that all main sewer lines are examined after any significant seismic activity, and that main sewer lines should be examined annually to monitor for changing conditions in the system. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.